So would you take a breath and just sit back with your eyes open for a moment? And would you bring your attention to you? Just let what was said just go for a minute and see how quick you can do that. It's always fun. Okay, I can move from point A to point B without having to linger in point A. And would you be right in the center of your head? Kind of looking through your eyes, be aware that you're here and the wall, door, window is over there. I'm not over there, I'm here. And just a nice smooth breath. And would you be aware of sitting in the chair? The request is simply, can you shift your point of observation, your point of attention? I'm right here. I'm not in that conversation. I'm right here. And would you, eyes open, be quiet, present, and aware. I'm aware. I'm sitting in a chair, quiet, right here. Now, for those of you who've been playing in setting your crown chakra at that green gold, would you simply do that? And would you say hello to everybody else that's sitting right here? And would you be comfortable? And then stay right here, but let your eyes close if you'd like. But very present, very aware. And comfortable. This word comfortable kind of allows an ease. It just, the body relaxes. It kind of just moves a little bit here and there. And, okay, that's better. Comfortable. Be conscious of making yourself comfortable. And then would you recognize masculine energy? Masculine being stable, focused, precise, very capable, all those masculine words. And there's a rigidness to some of those words. But you just kind of notice how those words could be rigid. No motion. Very stable, great for building things, but here, rigid. And then would you allow flow, the feminine energy, to be here right alongside of this? I see this structure, but this flow, it just softens. Would you find that softening sensation, feeling soft? There's a fluidness in it. It just kind of allows a little bit of, it's not that rigidness, it's fluid. And would you take another breath? And would you be aware of that rigid, whatever rigid means for you? Maybe in your space, it's I can't, I don't have permission, I'm not smart enough, rigid. And right over here, that fluidness, that feminine, that ease, that flow. Would you kind of say hello to that masculineness? Yeah, thank you for that stability, that structure, that rigidness. It has been necessary, holding me together, maybe, but maybe not. But that rigid, Just kind of notice that feeling rigid in the body. So don't search for it, it's there, right there. And would you simply recognize that when that flow, that feminine, begins to engage with that masculine, this masculine is not broken here, that rigid, it serves purpose. But right here, we're just going to simply say, you know what, you can take a breath, that rigid, and you can relax a little bit into that rigid. It just kind of begins to soften up. We're not fixing anything, we're just giving rigid permission to be flexible. It doesn't drop into fluid, it doesn't become water, it doesn't have no stability to it. It just simply begins to have the ability to bend a little bit. It still has purpose, it's just going to be softened a little bit. And would you relax and be comfortable? Now, right here where we're sitting in this realm, because it's a little different than the third dimension right here, this realm, this aspect of where we're sitting right here, that masculine and feminine work together for a third answer, not a duality, not a too rigid, too fluid, simply a third answer, an answer that says the strength doesn't give way to the fluidness, and the fluidness doesn't become overwhelmed by the strength. Would you have a sense of your feminine nature, not men or women nature, not psychological, simply this is who I am. It's fluid, it's flexible, it's happy. There's an ease. And I have strength. Not rigid, I have strength. I have flexibleness. I can hear multiple sides of a discussion. I am fluid and strong at the same time. Comfortable, at ease, happy. And would you have an intention to just simply look into time, space, and intend to see the expansion, to see what is now available that was not available a moment ago. Just an intention. And as you hold this intention, you might recognize, without seeing it at this moment, that the colors are expanded. They're brighter and they're softer. The colors, they're new. There are a lot of new colors. 6 to be exact, new colors you will see before the year 2030. But right here, they're iridescent and they're effervescent and they're just alive. Could you just kind of feel them? They're happy feeling colors. Imagination, you're just imagining outside of your story. Now, just the success is in the allowing, not the answer, not the result. You see, you're going to see education of young people begin to be different. It's not We're starting from 100 and you missed the answer, so you only get something lesser than 100. That's how we've been taught. In this space, you start at 0 and good for you. Wow, you found something really exciting. That's pretty nice. Here you have a 1, you have a 2, you have a 50, you have a 75, you have a 10 million. There's no top end to right here in this point of imagination. Everything's a success. It's like, oh wow, I never saw that tree before. Excitement versus, oh, I missed one. I didn't get it right. Would you just bring your attention into that awareness? Need nothing, see nothing. Intend the expanded awareness. And just feel it. You know, magic is only something that hasn't been discovered as yet in many ways. And yet, even when it's discovered, it's like, whoa, now I have even more information. So this is not magic is in third dimensional tricks. This is the magic of imagination that is what is unfolding in this expanded space. Can you feel it? Can you allow it? Know nothing, just feel it. Intend to feel a new color. Don't see it, just kind of intend. Happy, present, comfortable. It's another one of these stepping across a line is what we're doing. There really is no line. We're stepping into a space that allows. In this space, rewriting the story, it's going to be a place that this next year is going to be dabbling in, playing in, putting your toe into the water. Because the story that's held in the causal body, the story that's accessible outside of time limitation, is quite an amazing story to bring into this physical space to play. It's the fluidity and the expanded feminine energy that will allow the opportunity for the story to be rewritten. And one last piece here. As we go through this period of time, it's 100% about you. It's 100% about you. It's absorbing, becoming, realigning, recreating, remembering you. But that you is 100 about service to others. And so it's going to be a challenging time for many in this coming year. And not yours to fix, not your story many times, but where there is an opportunity to reach out, to uplift, to nurture, to be compassionate, that's part of your 100% growth in service to others. So would you just feel that ease? Be in the octave, those of you know how to play there. The opportunity to go back and play with your tools. Begin to remember some of your tools, the choices, the applications. It's in this fluid combined strength and flow. It's the place where the answer to the how do you square the circle and circle the square, if you know that riddle, this is where the circle becomes the square and the square becomes the circle, and 1 and 1 is 3. Everything goes to the higher road. With that, let me step away. Blessings.